Hi everyone, and welcome to your RE lesson. Today we're going to be thinking about why do Christians give gifts at Christmas? We're going to be finding out today all about the story of the birth of Jesus. Now before we start, I've got a couple of questions for you. My first question is, what is Christmas? And my second one is, what do Christians remember at Christmas? Pause the video here and have a chat with the person in the room. Welcome back. I hope you had a great discussion. Did you find out what Christmas is? Today we're going to find out the story of the very first Christmas. We're going to be reading the story of the birth of Jesus. And this story is written in the Bible, which is a very special book for Christians. I want you to think about, what do you already know about this story? Pause the video here and have a chat with the person in the room. Welcome back. Do you remember when you were in reception and you did the nativity? That's what we're going to be reading about today. So 2,000 years ago, long ago, in a town called Nazareth, there was a woman called Mary. And Mary was engaged to a carpenter called Joseph. And one day, an angel came to Mary and told her that she had been chosen by God to have a special baby. The baby would be God's son, and he would be called Jesus. When it was nearly time for Mary to have her baby, Mary and Joseph had to travel a really long way to the town of Bethlehem. This was because they had to account for the census and pay a special tax. They set off on the long journey to Bethlehem on a donkey. When Mary and Joseph got to Bethlehem, there was nowhere for them to stay as the town was so busy. Finally, they found an innkeeper who said they could stay in his stable with the animals. The time had come for the baby to arrive, and he was born in the stable and laid in a manger. Meanwhile, 3 shepherds were watching their sheep when an angel appeared to them and told them that the Son of God had been born and they would find him in Bethlehem. The shepherds hurried to Bethlehem to see the special baby. They found Mary, Joseph, and the baby Jesus in the stable. Mary had wrapped the baby in strips of cloth. They worshipped him and they gave thanks to God. 3 wise men from the east had also heard about this special baby. They saw a bright star in the sky and knew if they followed the star, they would find the newborn king who was the Son of God. They followed the star and reached baby Jesus in the stable. They brought him precious gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. But when King Herod heard that a special baby had been born who would be the King of Kings, he got very angry. He ordered all the baby boys to be killed. So Mary and Joseph took Jesus away to Egypt, where he would be safe. Now, the 3 wise men knew that the baby was very special, so they brought him special gifts to show that he was important to them. They brought gifts that were right for a king. Do you know what gold, frankincense and myrrh are? Pause the video here and have a chat with the person in the room. Did you find out? Let me explain what gold, frankincense and myrrh are. So gold is a very precious stone. It's often used to make jewellery and watches and earrings and lots of different precious things. And in the past, gold was used for money. Frankincense is a resin that comes from an African tree. and it's burnt as an incense, and it's very expensive. You can also get frankincense as an essential oil, and sometimes now it's in lots of face creams. Myrrh is also a resin that's used in perfumes and medicines, and it's sometimes burnt as an incense too. So frankincense and myrrh have a lovely smell. Now, your activity today, children. The first sheet I'd like you to do is I would like you to draw a picture for each section of the nativity story. Have a look at each of the pictures. So in the first one, we're talking about Mary and Joseph travelling to Bethlehem and Jesus born in the stable. The second one, 3 shepherds came to visit Jesus because an angel had told them that a king was born. In the third one, the 3 wise men saw a bright star in the sky, and they followed the star until they reached Bethlehem. And in the last one, the 3 wise men gave the baby Jesus precious gifts of gold, frankincense and myrrh. I'd like you to draw a picture for each of those sections of the story. And the second sheet I'd like you to do, I want you to think about the gifts that baby Jesus brought, that the wise men brought for baby Jesus. Have a think of each gift and see if you can remember them. And I want you to think, why did the wise men give baby Jesus these gifts? And then I want you to have a think as well about what gifts you would give to a baby now. Would you give the same gifts, or would you give them something different? Have fun doing that, Year 1. I really look forward to seeing your work. Bye.